Welcome back to another episode of 7 Days to Die, everyone. I'm Reaper. So, for the past 17 hours yesterday, all I've done is pretty much just sit here and smelt, have these running. So, at the end of that 17 hours, this is pretty much all I've got. So, the smelting of it just seems to take so long. The crafting of the actual steel and iron is pretty good. It's not too bad. It's just actually getting this stuff smelted down just takes forever. I've got a lot of my stuff ready. Got auto traps, got shoddy traps, got some building stuff. Got plenty of cement mix for the moment. I say for the moment because you go through it pretty quick, then I might use it for sale. Got lots of 7.62 ammo as well as shotgun ammo there for traps. I need more 9mm. Made up some bacon and eggs and some hobo stew. Hobo stew is really hard to do. My wood traps outside though are just getting slaughtered by the screamers that come along. The hard thing about the hobo stew is the rotting flesh. It's not too easy to come by. As you can see, I'm making more 7.62 in here. I gotta make more 9mm, so that'll be the next one. So yeah, I've half got my base planned out in my head. There's a pig over there. Never pass up killing an animal for meat. Oh, there's another one. I think I'll take you as a shot. That's strange because yesterday I had another pig here. Today I've had two and a bear. I didn't get the bear on camera, but I killed a bear as well. Where are you? There you are. Had Horde night last night. Basically all I did was I went over here to where I make my new home, and I just went into God mode and just sort of hovered above it so I could see which way they're going to come from, and I think they're going to come from the southeast. I did that just so that I can get a direction of which way to build my base sort of thing. I mean, normally if I had participated in one of the other Horde nights I would have found that, but because I didn't, I just sort of, had to do that. Got a feeling that OP is going to come over here. go and knock him on the head. So, what else we got? Got heaps of buckshot left. More shotties, I just need paper. You can make paper in here. To be honest, I don't really want to spend glue, so I've got some bullets crafting up. I've got some steel arrowheads for, where are they? For the exploding crossbow bolts. I think I have a crossbow made up, don't I? Yep, it's good. Starting to run out of room for bullets and stuff. I don't think I can use these for exploding crossbow bolts. I think you just need the heads. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these yet. So yeah, I suppose keep smelting stuff, really. I watched Face Punch put up a video today about Alpha 18. They've, I wouldn't say completely overhauled this, but they've added, well, they've changed this around a bit. So you don't have this sort of stuff here anymore. It's sort of all up in here. And this is just like our name for it. They've done this with a lot of this sort of stuff. They've moved stuff around and whatnot. So we'll see how it's going to go. I didn't really like the changes they made in this one, although I'm still not, I suppose, everyone's got their own opinion. Everyone has their likes and dislikes, and I've voiced a few of my dislikes. So we'll see how 18 measures up and see if it's better or worse for my play style, I guess you could say. As I said, everyone's sort of different. Everyone's got their own play style. I play solo. Other people might play in a team. So it's, yeah, all up to individual play styles as how well it suits you, I guess. So maybe today we might look at doing some building. As I said, I'm going to be using shotgun traps, so I was thinking of, it's kind of hard to describe. So how can I describe it? I was thinking of getting these iron bars, and if I was using this, I'd put the iron bars across the top here, cover this up with iron bars. I'd be down there with shoddy traps sort of everywhere pointing upwards, and I'd have ramps. The zombies come up here. Hang on, I'm going to go into God mode so I can do this. Menu. they'd walk across here and get shot by the shotty traps. So that's one thing, one thought of having. I've tested it just before. It does work. All I did was like a 3 wide gap by like 10 long or something, and put a ramp up here, and they walked over it fine and got killed fine. And then I'd probably have blade traps around the outside of it, just to turn that off. Slow them down a bit. Maybe have some barbed wire to slow them down again, or maybe barbed wire up the top here to slow them down. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking so far. Stop hurting my traps. So yeah, that's we'll actually, I might pause this and jump on the test server again. Just, I don't know, muck around with building some bases. And seeing how we go with that. Maybe I'll record it. But yeah, it was a long day yesterday, pretty much just sitting here waiting for all this. Yeah, welcome back everyone. So I'm on my test game here, and this is pretty much what I've got on my other game. I don't have these side bits on it because it's pretty much ground level, and this is raised up, so I've only put these here to simulate the ground coming up to it, or just so that the zombies can walk up and down it without actually digging into it, sort of thing, or having to dig into it or jump or whatever. I may have to take some of this stuff out depending on how the build goes. So I'll start building, and yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Just on another note, I really love this dev gun they got. This instant death pistol. It is fully automatic handgun. And it is awesome. It just goes off its nuts. So probably a good thing you can't get this in a normal game, because yeah, I know it's a dev thing, but yeah, it's cool. Alright, so as you can see, I've got some concrete blocks. I need to get more, of course. I've got ramps, I've got iron bars, and I've got corner bits. So this is just going to be the start off bit. So get rid of that. Get to building, I guess. Okay, so it's starting to take shape. As you can see by these little bits here on the ground, there is some stability issues. That's why I've got these pillars in. These pillars are set at 3 blocks apart, you may as well say, every 3rd block. Had more stability issue on this side than I did any other side for some reason. Oh, actually I know what that is. Because just under at the back here, it's hollow. If I can show you, see? All this is hollow. This here. So I can place blocks in here. Now I did that just to save blocks, but yeah, so I think that's why I had more stability issue there than I did over here. So I may have to go and fix all that up, put blocks in there just to make it more stable. So I'll come back after I've done. Okay, so I put a lot of blocks under there and it looks pretty green. Don't know about this part here. It's kind of not easy putting blocks down here, eh? That looks better. Everything looks green. Nice shade of green all around. So now that's done, we'll get to work on the rest of it. Okay, so I've done a bit to it. Let's take you for a walk around through it. So this will probably be like the main, I suppose, living area, fighting area. As you can see, there's a lot of misplaced bars and whatnot. I'll get rid of them later, but this is pretty much what it's going to be like. This is going to be filled with shoddy traps, shoddy turrets, all the way around here. I got the 4 doors for exits. There's going to be a roof on here, around here. Let's have a look from the outside. This is what it looks from the outside. So I come up here and I just get shot by shoddy traps and everything like that. Mind you, this is the same size that I've got on my other base. I haven't expanded it at all. So, sorry, I've got expanded it 1 on each side because of these blocks here. Because it was raised up. Come on. My keypad's not working. So, yeah. I'll probably make this another one higher, maybe. So to give me a bit more headroom, and so like if they do get to this part, they just can't jump straight up onto my roof. They will have to destroy something to get up there. But then I've always liked having a 2-wall thickness around it, so who knows, I might even put another wall either on the inside or the outside. Not too sure yet. If I put it on the inside, I'm really losing a bit of space. Space for jennies and stuff like that, and storage space. And but on the other hand, if I put it outside, I'm losing space for turrets. And I'd really like to have those turrets have that distance. So I'm going to have turrets along here. Probably not every single block, but you know, maybe 2 there, 2 there, all the way around. And then I'm going to have turrets on the outside here. So these ones here will face outwards like this. And these ones here will face inwards like this. So if they do manage to get past these ones and get into here, then those ones there are going to shoot them. So I'll keep mucking around and come back later on. I just thought I'd show the stability. It actually looks pretty good, although these ones here are quite light, but I'll take stability off. That's because that's where the doorways are. You know, I've made this too thick, and it's really narrowed the room down a bit. So I'm thinking I might have to make it 2 stories high. I think that might be the go. And if I do that, we could probably even have a fighting area outside or up top here. We could probably use these bars around it and use it to fight. So we'll do that for the time being, and yeah, come back later. Okay, so I've got this at 3 high. Now the only thing I don't like about this is it leaves you with these gaps. The only way to fill them is to put it on the outside like that. But then you're left with that, this sort of thing here, which is stupid really. I couldn't put them that way to begin with because it's technically got nothing to rest on. So every time I did all that to start with, it just fell. I put a block there. Get stability off. I put a block there like that, but as soon as I moved that block, they would fall. So unfortunately, that's the only way to do it. It does suck, but you know, if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. In another build, I had something similar to this, except I had this 2 bars thick. Well, I stuffed up there, didn't I? That one should have been there. I didn't want 2 of these on the same side. But we'll do it. It's only a test thing, so there we go. And then what I'll do, didn't want that. Of course, in my other game I'll be doing all this without God mode. So, yeah. So then what we do is we'll fill this in. I don't think I'll have a ladder or anything getting up to that level. I honestly don't think I should need to. Well, actually, I think on this level I'm going to need a door. To be honest, to get out. So, where do we make the door? Not on that side, because it's already got 2 weak points as far as I'm concerned. So it'll have to be on this side. Right there, like that. Now the problem is I can't jump up in there. Oh, that might be a big problem. So that's gonna have to be the go like that. But that should stop them from climbing up that as well. So now I'll, now that I've actually got that build done, or what I think it's gonna be, I might, go and place some turrets, some jennies and whatnot around, and we'll have a look. Okay, welcome back everyone. Where did I put it? I'm getting some lag now because there's so much crap around. So, I have all my turrets hooked up. Every single one of them. At the present time, I've only just put 9mm in the auto turrets. So I've filled every auto turret with 3 stacks of 500. Now, I've filled this whole area up twice, and that's what I've got left over, 1 row out of 2 full packs. So that's a lot of 9mm I've gotta get. Wonder why it's only 9 across. So it's 45 stacks of ammo. That's just 9mm. I've now got to do the shotguns. So I'll go and do that, and yeah, I'll bring us back. So I've fast forwarded to the 4th. Just to see how we go. Well, that can't be. That was like 6 zombies. wonder if it's because my experience is so low. So... does that bring that back to day 12? I'll give myself experience. So that's put me to the max level by the looks. Now remember, this is just my test one. So basically, I'm just trying to use up these points to make it look like I'm leveled up, sort of thing. I suppose it doesn't matter what I really put it into. Okay, so let's get rid of all this. are level 300. Okay, so then we can go. Day 14. 2200, so. Shouldn't it be Horde Night? Okay, so let's. Guess we gotta fast forward a bit. So we'll fast forward to day 28. But we gotta wait till after 12 o'clock, so I'll come back. Okay, for some reason, it's not letting me go past day 16. So I don't know what's going on. Might have to try and backtrack it again. Day 14. We'll go there. And then we'll jump forward to there. See if this works. So I'll come back in a few minutes once it's gone to 2200. Okay, so I've got the music to say it's gone to night time, 2200. But it's still not Horde Night. So I don't know what the go is there. There's no blood. As I was saying, there's no blood moon. I think they just might be random zombies, to be honest. I don't know what the go is. That maybe you can only do the blood moon once. Or you can't rewind to it over and over again, sort of thing. Then I don't know why it's not letting me go past day 16. See up the top there it's saying day 17, but over here it's not changing. So I might log out and log. So I logged out and I changed it to 7-day hordes. I'm logging back in. I hope it's not going to mess my base up and restart all over again. It is the same testing. Nope, base is still here. We're all good. Debug menu. Still saying day 16. So, I don't know, well, I guess the only thing I can do is let it fast forward to day 21, and I'll come back then. Okay, so we're on day 21. Debug menu day still saying 16. So this should, yeah, it's gotten red, so this is Horde Night, I think. Yep. Well, I think his head off. Nice. Wow. It's a day 21 level 300 horde. Now to me that just proves that the hordes and the level of zombies are equivalent to your level. Now I know it'd be pretty hard to get to level 300 in 21 days. That's even if you could. You know. I grabbed that because it's shit ammo. Well, I'm only checking the loot to be honest. I don't need any of this, just a test server. Where did bag drop down? Be alright if it did that all the time. So once, I'm gonna pause the video here. Once this is completely over, I'm gonna check the ammo and I'll show you what's left and how much it used. Okay, so just fast forwarded time a bit, nothing else was coming. I decided to muck around a bit with the rocket launcher. And I have to tell you, I think they've upped the damage of the rocket launcher because it is hella good now. I mean, it just destroys everything. Completely hammers these rocks. This here was a car. Just a car, that's one rocket to a car. See if we can find another car to do it to. I don't know if that'll work, there's one. Look at that, it just... Oh, hammered him. It's just a beast now, honestly. And it seems like if you single click like that, you don't have rapid fire, but you also don't have that animation. It automatically loads fire again. Or does it come out? Yeah. So now let's check what we got here. You didn't use too much, so it'll probably be these ones here that use the most. Yeah, you didn't use too much. Yeah. No, that one used a fair bit. Same with that So I didn't use too much ammo. I mean, if I was to go and check them all, which I'm not gonna do, I'd say maybe a quarter of them might have used half a stack of ammo. So the shotguns, well, that one didn't even use any, but shotgun stacks was only 250, so it's like 125 for a stack, so half a stack. So I think there was a couple that were under it. Yeah, that one's no, it's not even under it. So yeah, I wish the shotgun stacks were 500 like the auto turret stacks, and I also wish you could put the steel ammo in them. That'd be pretty cool because I don't think these take damage from shooting, unlike your gun, and the steel ammo degrades your gun a lot quicker. So I think that was an excellent test. I think I do have a couple ideas. I can minimise the ammo usage. I'm gonna put a heap of metal spike traps from IKEA coming out. Maybe 10 rows of them, and then I'll have like a wall coming this way with ramps walking up this way. So they walk up the ramps, they fall down onto the spike traps, the iron spikes, and then they, have got to walk forward and then come up here and get blasted. I could probably do that and even put blade traps around here so that it takes out their feet, or I could put blade traps around here. So got a few things I can look at, but I dare say I'm definitely going to put the spike traps out here with the wall. Don't know if I'll do the blade traps. I do have some made, so we'll see about it later on. But I think all in all this was a positive test. Well, it was for me anyway. So a lot of traps involved, but a lot of turrets. So I'll have to count them all out and find out what I need. I'm not too keen on how cramped it is in here. I'd like to have other stuff in here like furnaces and stuff like that. I mean, I could, put them up on the walls and stuff like that, but I'm thinking I might expand maybe 2 more rows out, or 1 more row each side. I think that might be the go. So yeah, anyway, I think that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and leave a comment on maybe what I could do differently, what I could do better. As I said, this is just a muck around trap to give me an idea, but it's worked pretty well, so I'm probably going to keep most of it. Yeah, just let me know your thoughts on it, and yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next time.